The MCU is going where it never dared to go before, specifically to the Netflix shows.
That's it. Let the devil out.
Spider-Man No Way Home begins directly after the events of Spider-Man Far From Home, with Peter Parker on the run after his identity is outed. Now on the run, Peter's life as he once knew it is over. With safety hard to come by, Peter is desperate to set things right, teaming up with Doctor Strange to make the world forget he's Spider-Man. Naturally, hijinks ensue. In addition to bringing a whole lot of bad guys and good guys in from other movie universes, Peter's adventure also leads him to a lawyer who might look pretty familiar to fans of the Netflix Marvel series. That's right, it finally happened.
So the devil is back.
During one scene in No Way Home, Peter is sitting at a table with Aunt May, Happy Hogan, and his mysterious lawyer, the sunglasses-wearing attorney Matt Murdock. During the meeting, a brick gets thrown through the window at blinding speed, with a note attached to it from someone blaming Peter for the death of Mysterio. Parker can barely react before the blind Murdock reaches out and catches it with lightning reflexes, shocking even Peter himself. When asked how exactly he did that, Murdock responds, "I'm a really good lawyer." With that, it's as confirmed as can possibly be that Matt Murdock, Daredevil powers and all, is now officially a part of the big screen MCU.
This change now, it feels significant.
He's never named directly in the scene, it is a proper cameo, but the face of Charlie Cox is unmistakable for Marvel fans. The actor, of course, played this very same lawyer in Marvel's Netflix series Daredevil and the rest of the Defenders associated shows. You might be thinking, how do we know he's the same version of the same character, not just a nod to the character? Like how J.K. Simmons plays two versions of J. Jonah Jameson that are clearly different people.
Mr. Jameson, is a page 6 problem.
We have a page 1 problem. Shut up.
That's a fair question, and the answer remains to be seen. Does this mean that Daredevil and the other Netflix shows are now fully canonical in the MCU? At this point, it's hard to say, especially after Loki introduced the idea of variants to characters we know across dimensions. For all we know, Matt Murdock in No Way Home and the Kingpin in Hawkeye might just be the MCU versions of these characters, with their Netflix adventures occurring in a slightly different world. Either way, we can probably count on Matt and Peter crossing paths again, eventually. Strange may have made everyone forget who Peter is, but these characters have a comic book history that's too big to ignore. As New York-based heroes with enhanced reflexes, the pair have had a lot of interactions and team-ups before in Marvel lore. In the Spectacular Spider-Man, issues number 27 through number 30, Peter Parker gets blinded and is aided by Daredevil until his recovery. In Daredevil issues number 305 and number 306, the pair team up to stop a vicious female serial killer. A grieving, violent Spider-Man nearly kills a criminal in rage in the Spectacular Spider-Man number 110, until Daredevil distracts the hero long enough for him to come to his senses. Their partnership is one of the stronger informal team-ups in Marvel lore, so it's something special to see Murdock finally get to help out our favorite web-slinger. Any fan of the comics has a lot to be excited about now that Daredevil and Spider-Man are finally united in the same cinematic universe. And plenty of fans are probably just happy to see Charlie Cox as Matt Murdock again. In last year's Looper poll, we found out that out of all of the major canceled Netflix series, Daredevil was far and away the one that a clear majority of fans wanted to return. The show grabbed a whopping 21% of all polled. The show may still be off the air, but you've got to admit, it looks like all those fans just got their wish. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Looper videos about the Marvel Cinematic Universe are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.